Actually, I'm French. I'm not British at all. I've tricked you. I've tricked all of you. All of the people already there have no idea that I'm actually a Frenchman. This story is about Paris in 1922. Yes, you have. You're falling for my trap. Now I'm telling you stories about France, my mother country, as well as my father country, as well as my uncle's country, as well as everyone related in my family has always been French. Now this is a story about a man named Phillipe. Now Phillipe was a proud Frenchman. He loved baguettes and all of the stereotypical things, as well as other things. You know, he's not like just because you're French doesn't mean you have to love everything that's French. But he did, so it serves the purpose of the story. And one day he thought, I love these baguettes. I love them so much. I wonder how you could make the perfect baguette. There must be a way to make that. If I could make the perfect baguette, people will love me. And he was correct. If he could make the perfect baguette, the people of Paris, especially in 1920s, would adore him because it is such a staple of the diet. And he'd probably get rich as well, which was a fortunate byproduct for him. He did not care for money, but he knew that he needed it to buy his perfect indulgences. So he thought, normally a baguette is made from flour, yes? Oui? But it also has yeast in it, yes? No? What else could I substitute in order to make it a tastier baguette? He thought long and hard. He consulted the advice of many local chefs. He asked Monsieur Dupont, Monsieur Dupont, how would you make the perfect baguette? Oh, I would not make the perfect baguette. I make soup. Oh, you were the wrong person to ask. Yes, you're right, I am. Now get out of my way. Monsieur Dupont had no time for him because he made soup. So he went to ask another chef. Monsieur Lagarde. Monsieur Lagarde, how would you make the perfect baguette if you had to, if a gun was to your head in a theoretical situation? Oh, okay. I would probably... I would start with garlic. I don't think this is going to be the right recipe. I'm going to leave you. He realized that the chefs of France could not help him. He was going to need to seek advice from the spirits. Now everybody knows there are catacombs underneath the town of Paris, and they have many spirits inside. So he went on a ghost tour. It was a commercially available one. There were many of them. And they investigated the catacombs of Paris. It was a scary ghost tour. He was very scared. Spirits! Spirits! He had abandoned the guide in order to search for the spirit that could tell him of the secret to make the tastiest baguette in all of France. Spirits! I call for you, it's me! It is me! I've just told you, it's me. What's your name? Je m'appelle Jean-Philippe. Tell me in English. My name is Jean-Philippe. Oh, okay.
Why are you in the catacombs, Jean-Philippe?
It's just Jean-Philippe. There's no A on the end. It's just Jean-Philippe. I'm here because I'm searching for an ingredient that will make the tastiest baguette in all of France and most of the world.
Chef, I see.
Well, I'm not a practicing chef, but it's like a personal hobby.
Okay. There is a secret ingredient, but you won't like it.
Well, if I don't like it, other people won't like it, and therefore the bread will not be tasty. You've been no help to me, Spirit.
No, you won't like it because it's bad.
Oh, but if it's bad, it won't be
No, but it's... just listen, okay? It is a tasty ingredient, but it is forbidden because it is illegal in some capacity.
And, like, morally illegal?
Yes, definitely. You see the bones of the catacombs?
I do see them. There's lots of them. That is what a catacomb is.
Yes, look at the bones. Lick one.
I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think that will be disgusting. Why did I listen to you? This was a prank. You pranked me. You pranked me, Monsieur Ghost.
I'm very upset with you, but I'm also terrified of you. Please don't kill me.
No, you fool. Lick the bone dust.
Oh, okay, I'll try that. And sure enough,
as he licked the dust of the bones, he realized that this was the tastiest flour he had ever eaten. That is a damn good flour. I could use this in a baguette.
Yes, now you're getting it. It took you a while. You put the bone flour into the baguette, and then you bake it.
Yes, I know how to make the baguette. That's not what I'm not asking for instructions. I'm just saying, I want the ingredient name because that's the only piece of the puzzle I'm missing.
Okay, you're very rude.
Yes, well, I'm French, And with that, he collected all of the bones of the catacombs. Catacomb bones. 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 It was a montage. It was a montage of him collecting them because there were so many to collect. Because he didn't want to make one baguette, he wanted to make loads of them, so that he could feed all of Western Europe. Circa 1920. Catacomb bones. 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 Catacomb collecting the catacomb bones. 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 And he was collecting all of them, muttering catacomb bones. Because, I don't know, it got stuck on his head, it was kind of catchy. The catacomb bones. The catacomb bones. And he collected all of the catacomb bones. It rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Catacomb bones. And once he had got a sufficient number of catacomb bones, he puts them inside of his bakery. He didn't. He's like a homemade bakery because he was not a professional, but he invested in a bakery. He had a bakery. All right, let's move on. And he sat there in his bakery and he started stirring in the bone flour into the mixture for the world's tastiest baguette. In a good mood. The first batch of baguettes were delicious. He couldn't believe his eyes, he'd done it. The only problem was if anyone had found out that they were made from the bones of the catacomb bones, it'd probably get in a lot of trouble and people wouldn't buy them anymore, and they'd probably be they'd be banned, you know, because he's messed up, you know, that's someone's relatives you're eating. But worry about that for the future, in the future. It's not a problem for now. He sang as he worked, as he stirred in the catacomb bone flour. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh shit! Yep, yes, and that's what he did. He was stirring and singing, and it made loads of them. Before he knew it, he had a wall high of catacomb bone baked baguette. And now it was time to take to the streets and inform the good people of France that he had done it. He had created the world's tastiest baguette. People, it's me, Jean-Philippe. Hey, who's that? It's me, Jean-Philippe. I just said my name. Ah, fuck off, Jean-Philippe, I hate you. No, you won't hate me anymore. I've made a tasty baguette for you. Oh, okay. Let me try it. And sure enough, the people of France gathered round to munch on his tasty catacomb bone baguette. Oh, Jean-Philippe, I'm sorry for how I acted earlier. I was rude. I was dismissive. But this baguette is life-changing. My life has changed. You're very welcome. Thank you. I tried my best. You must tell me the recipe. You have to tell me the recipe. I can't, no, not doing it. Not telling you, no. Jean-Philippe refused to tell him the recipe because he could not. Because if he told them the recipe, one, they would use it themselves maybe, and two, they would get in a lot of trouble. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I cannot tell you. Oh, all right then, Jean-Philippe. If you can't tell me, so be it. But I will come back here every day, and I'll tell everyone I know that your baguettes are the best and most tastiest baguettes that I've ever eaten in my entire life. And Jean-Philippe knew that he was onto a winner. He had convinced Dupont, the chef, he'd convinced the other chef, Lagarde, he convinced both of them. And they were the finest chefs in all of France and Western Europe. And once they were convinced, they told everyone, oh, if you want a baguette, you have to eat Jean-Philippe's baguette. You have to eat it. It is, oh, mon Dieu, it is life-changing. It is life-changing. And that's how we marketed it. The life-changing baguette. And Jean-Philippe, sure enough, you did, you played all night. And sure enough, Jean-Philippe sold so many baguettes. He sold an incalculable number of baguettes, but it was probably somewhere around 100,000, which is a big number. If you think about, imagine just 1,000 baguettes. Can you imagine 100 baguettes? Imagine 10 baguettes. That's like an armful of baguettes. Now imagine 100 baguettes. That's like a small room That's like your bathroom is filled with baguettes. Now imagine 1,000 baguettes. That's like 10 bathrooms of baguettes. Now imagine 10,000. That's like, 100 bathrooms. Like it's like a street. Like 2 streets of baguettes. Now imagine 100,000. That's even more. That would be more. You know, that's a bigger number. That's a lot of baguettes. That's a lot of damn bread. And Jean-Philippe knew that his fame and his esteem had reached the peak. His dream had been fulfilled. That's why he was so happy. Selling baguettes, no I'm gonna get. Nobody will forget me, cause I'm selling baguettes. Nobody forget, nobody will forget me, cause I'm selling baguettes. No one forgets, no one forgets me, cause I'm selling the good baguette. Nobody forget, nobody will forget me, cause I'm selling baguettes. It's me, Jean-Philippe. No one forgets, no one forgets, Jean-Philippe, cause I'm selling the good baguette. Nobody forget, nobody will forget me, cause I'm selling baguettes. Oui. No one forgets, no one forgets, Jean-Philippe, cause I'm selling the good baguette. Nobody forget, nobody will forget me. It's a 5 euro. Oui. And it sold so many baguettes. Nobody forget. So many. Nobody forget. More than that. Nobody forget. Nobody did forget. Nobody forget. Even more than that. Nobody forget. Even more than that. Nobody forget. So many. Nobody forget. Everyone had eaten one. Nobody forget. Literally everyone. Nobody forget. Everyone on the planet. Nobody forget. Everyone on the planet had at least a breadcrumb, and they were so popular that when they ran out, people would sell the little croutons of them. They'd sell croutons of that baguette because it was so good. There was everyone had eaten one. Every single person had eaten Jean-Philippe's baguettes. Jean-Philippe's baguettes. Jean-Philippe's baguettes. Jean-Philippe's baguettes. His name is Jean-Philippe, and it's baguettes. What I'm trying to say is a lot of people had eaten his baguette. And he was very famous. But there was a problem. There was a big problem. You see, what Jean-Philippe did not know was that 1 month after you eat one of Jean-Philippe's baguettes, something happens to you. You see, Jean-Philippe had made his baguettes out of the bones from the catacombs. The catacomb bones, remember that? You know, good times. And those bones were cursed. Now, do you know what happens if you eat cursed bones? You get cursed. That's what happens. And now the whole world had eaten Jean-Philippe's baguettes. Every single one of them had eaten it in some form, either as breadcrumbs or as croutons, because they were so good. That meant that everybody in the world was now cursed. Every single person. Can you imagine that? That's crazy. I know it's 1920, so population of the world is maybe 2 billion perhaps, but that's still a lot of people. Jean-Philippe was in big trouble because it now inadvertently cursed the whole world. And everybody eventually realized who it was. Who made us eat these baguettes? Where did they come from? From bloody France? I knew it would be France. That tends to be where baguette comes from. I wonder who it was, and who was it specifically that gave us this delectable bread, said the English. Yes, it's a big problem. We've been eating these baguettes. I can't believe that a man from France would make us eat these baguettes, said the Americans. The Americans were also very upset about it because they'd been eating loads of them. And now they were all cursed from the catacomb bones. But mate, bloody hell, somebody's been feeding me cursed baguettes. I told them not to, and, I'm bloody cursed now. So the Australians, they were very upset because they hate getting cursed. Jean-Philippe knew it was only a matter of time before they caught up with him, before they knew that he was the one supplying the cursed baguettes. His greed had gotten to him. He wanted to be a big man. He wanted to be a big shot with his amazing baguettes. You know, he wanted so much, and you know, he wanted too much. You know, it overreached. He decided to go back down to the catacombs one last time to see if he could undo the curse, and also to get a refund. Excuse me. Spirits, you have to speak to me. It's me, Jean-Philippe.
Hello, Jean-Philippe.
I've made a big mistake. I used those bones that you told me. And now the whole world is cursed and they're really upset. I think I'm gonna get in big trouble.
You should have thought about that, Jean-Philippe. You were so desperate to make the world's tastiest baguettes that you didn't think about the fact that you were getting everybody cursed.
You even used people's bones. And that's awful. Yes, I admit I did do that mistake, but you have to undo the curse, please. It is my fault and I feel really guilty.
No. I won't.
Please.
No.
Pretty please, I'll please.
No.
No? Please remove the curse.
Not going to do it.
No, but please, I know that you're saying no, and I'm feeling yes, but please, remove the curse on all of the people that ate my baguettes. Please do it, please, you have to do it. Please, just as favor, it's me, Jean-Philippe, we're good friends.
We're not friends.
No, but, I mean, you know, we're kind of friends. We meet up in this place.
You've come here twice.
Yes, but I know, but, like, we have a bond.
You literally came here for a recipe ingredient and then you never came back again.
Yeah, I know that. I know you're focusing on this. You're focusing on the amount of times we have hung out as a barometer of friendship. But, you know, we have a connection. You know, you can't explain these things.
No, you can. And we are not friends. And I am not removing that curse. I am an evil spirit. I tricked you, Jean-Philippe.
No, but I know it's a trick between friends. And now, as a gesture of friendship...
Stop going on about being friends.
No, but as a gesture of friendship...
No, I'm not hearing it.
No, oh. And Jean-Philippe knew he was in big trouble. For the spirit refused to undo the curse. And everybody on the planet was cursed. Permanently. And now if you ever eat a baguette ever again in your life, you will be eating catacomb bone baguette because it became the standard of all baguettes. Because people realize it's better. And they don't care that they're cursed, actually. Once they got over it, they realize, so what? So what? And now, if you eat a baguette, you get cursed too. But that baguette will be so tasty. So tasty. Merci beaucoup, tout le monde. Ça va, trop bien. Au revoir, mes amis.